Good afternoon. Welcome to Let's Talk with City Mother, Clarissa and Company. I have in the studio with me today Michelle Schultz and, of course, our Vice President, Barbara Woodard. And we have some more guests coming on. How are you, Detroit? Welcome to Let's Talk. If you'd like to join in on the conversation that we're having, you can do so by going to any of the numbers at the bottom of our screen. As soon as you'll see the prompt and the phone numbers will be there. Wonderful. You can call in live and join us. No topics too big, no topics too small. Of course, this is your opportunity to discuss it all right here on TV 33 WHPR with Let's Talk with City Mother. How are you this afternoon, Barbara?
I'm doing great, doing great, doing great.
Wonderful. And you, Miss Schultz?
I'm doing wonderful. Thank you so much.
Oh, God is good. Oh, he is so worthy to be praised.
Amen. Amen.
Well, we're going to talk a little bit about Project Secure. You know, last week we did a recap. Of course, Project Secure is a nonprofit organization to be designed to be used as a tool to restore, rebirth, and rejuvenate the beautiful city of Detroit. And through partnerships and affiliations, we have a common interest to come and provide community outreach in our community. So, as we talked, we're at this time looking for sponsors. We're also looking for volunteers, members, and affiliates and partners. So, I'm going to talk a little bit about, to my Vice President Barbara of Project Secure. Secure is an acronym for Selective Entrepreneurs and Company urging restoration to our environment, of course. And so, with that being said, Barbara, what's going on?
Oh, wow, there's so much going on. The Lord has really blessed us with a lot of things. We finally have a building, and we're located at 15490 Schaefer Highway. And out of that building, we will be doing the food giveaway and whatever else we can do to assist whoever needs help in that area and all areas where we can help.
And that's wonderful. Again, that address is 15490 Schaefer. Now, a lot of you are familiar with the Family Dollar. We're directly across the street, and we're between Puritan and Finkel. So we're hoping that you'll come over and that you'll join us on this dynamic crusade to rebirth, rebuild, and restore the city of Detroit. We have been blessed this week with over 15 volunteers that come in to work with the community food bank that we're providing. And yes, we will have that up and running in a couple of weeks. So we're going to, right at this time, again, ask that more volunteers come on board. And you can do so by giving me a call at 313 629 8048, and that's off the air. Again, that's 313 629 8048. That's off the air. Or you can drop me a email at clarissahardwick@yahoo.com. Again, that's clarissahardwick@yahoo.com. Now, what we're going to do is we're getting together community flyers, and you want to be looking at them at the nearest party store near you, because with our marketing scheme, we're going to be all over the city of Detroit. And next week, we will begin to have our schematics for different games and different partners. You're going to know who they are. Last week was our dry run. This week, we're off and we're running. And next week, our adventure would be to incorporate more sponsors so you'll know who the people are and ways to get in contact with the different resources and services that those organizations provide. And we also like to extend an invitation at this time to anyone that's coming around to do any community effort. Perhaps you have an idea or you need to get set up. You just need a little help and you don't know what to do. Well, this is the type of organization that can aid in things that you do if they are like mind of the direction that this consortium goes. And so, members, come on and join. Let your children, of course, take advantage of the different youth programs that they have. We right now, as of now, have 2 satellite offices and an office, and we have a possibility potential. We will know after Monday if we're going to have it, which is going to include a seniors program, and it's going to be wonderful. And then we also have things dealing with our veterans, and we have service animals, and we have a partner that will be joining us, Miss Donna Law, next week. And also, we have job and entrepreneurial opportunities. We have the flea market over at Hubble and Tireman. And of course, our vice president has a store there that she's going to tell us a little bit about.
Yes, we're located at the new flea market, and that's located at 14300 Tireman at Hubble. There is space available if you have something that you would like to sell. just come on by and talk with us, and we can set you up with a real nice space. We're just glad to be where we are, and we hope that we will be a blessing to others in the city of Detroit.
Yes, definitely. Now, I want you to take and listen to this line three. I don't know if there's a caller, but I see line three is popping. I don't know if that's what that is. But anyway, our engineers, this is all new to us. And so please bear with us, and we'll be able to understand what we're supposed to do here. Is that
Hit the arrow at the bottom of the arrow. Yes. There we go.
welcome to Let's Talk?
Yes. Good afternoon.
Good afternoon. How,
How you lovely ladies doing today?
we're wonderful. And who may I have the pleasure of speaking with?
This is Jihad Muhammad.
How are you today, Jihad Muhammad?
Peaceful. Melissa.
It's Clarissa Hardwick and Barbara Woodard and Michelle
Miss
Schultz.
Hardwood, Gladys' daughter, right?
Beg your pardon?
Gladys Hardwood's daughter.
Of course, definitely. I didn't know that you know my mother.
I know you.
Do you? You say this is Muhammad?
Amen.
You knew me as Jeff at the West Side Terminal.
Jim.
The union rep for the bus drivers.
Well, how are you? Yes.
Right.
It's such a pleasure. Do you know Michelle that's sitting here with me?
I know Michelle.
Wonderful.
Hello.
Right.
How you doing?
I'm hoping that you think
30
what we're
some
doing.
years.
I'm hoping that what we're doing you think is worthy and that you'll support what we're doing.
You know what is beautiful? You know, I just happened to turn on the channel because I was up at the station yesterday. And I turned on the channel because I was looking for one of our programs or whatever. And I saw you all's lovely faces on there, understand? And, you know, I went to calling up some of the other drivers, telling them that you all was on TV today or whatever.
Oh, that's
Wonderful. I am so
Thank
wonderful. This
you.
is our second
Yes.
week. We're, like I say, we're rushing and we want everybody to participate in what we're doing. I hope that all of the drivers from West Side Bus Terminal, I salute you. I'm hoping that you're getting behind me. I love you guys. It's been a while since Michelle and I have both been there. But since then, the Lord has blessed me to retire. But I went back to school and I graduated with a bachelor's in human services this here past June. And now I am the CEO of Project Secure, which I started right there at the bus terminal working. And the Lord has blessed it. And we're moving forward in our outreach ministry. And I hope, you know, I don't want to just stay here and take time on the broadcast, but I hope that you can take my number. Is 313-629 8048. If you get a pencil, I'll call it again before we get off the air, and later on we can confer and blend services.
Sister Harwood.
Yes.
And Michelle and the other. If you all are not busy now, you know we will have our Savers Day convention on the 19th. We will also have workshops that Friday and that Saturday, the 17th and 18th and 19th. If you all ain't busy, come on down and fellowship with us down at the Joe Louis and Cobo Hall.
We definitely will. We'd like that information once we get off the air. If you can give me a call when we get off at 313-629-8048, we'd love to partner and cover it on our next show and talk about it, and that'll give other people time to come as well.
Okay, give me that number again, Michelle. I got the 629.
8048.
All right, hey, love y'all. Good to see you all.
Wonderful. And you have a
God
wonderful
bless
day
you.
and
Give
glad
your
to
mother
see you.
great.
Wonderful day too.
Thank you.
Yes.
Bye-bye. Thank you, caller. That was wonderful. And you know, those are the type of things in the partnerships, and it's done simply just like that. We don't have a lot of time. We've got about 8 minutes because we did start the show a little bit late, and next week we will be starting on time, and we are going to be increasing. And so I want to keep you informed and abreast of what's going on with the things we're doing. And so for all volunteers that are interested, we're having a volunteer meeting at our office, our main headquarters, which is 15490 Schaefer, and that's going to be Saturday afternoon, directly at noon, like we do this show. And so you can come over there, figure out how you can become a part of what we're doing, volunteer, be in on the beginning, because the Lord has given us this since 2017 has come in here. He's given us this project, and we're moving it forward, and it's a new. And so everybody that like to become a part of it, then I just want them to be able to come over and blend in what we're doing. And you can call in if you need to. The numbers are on the screen. And Michelle, I want to take and thank you this time also for joining us.
Oh, it's my pleasure. Thank you, Clarissa.
You're very welcome, Michelle. And Michelle is a co-worker that used to work with me, and she's been around just as long as I have with Project Secure. I believe we spearheaded this thing up in 1997, which is August of 1997 when we started with Detroit Public Schools. And so I'm going to go right out to a commercial and talk about some things. But before I do that, Michelle is dynamic in a Sister to Sisters ministry, and I'd like for you to go ahead and say hello and talk a little bit about how that's been for you and what you see the Lord has you to do in what we're doing, Michelle.
Okay, what's going on is that we are a outreach ministry, and we're working on different things to reach out to the community, and we help people out with finances, work, and we do like food programs.
Oh, just the
shelter.
works. Well, I do understand what you're spearheading, Michelle, is a prayer breakfast that you're trying to drum up and get together. And so
Yes.
next week, I want to be sure that you come back and can get the information on that. And I understand she's looking for volunteers to come and help with that program. So we're going to go out for a minute, and we're going to take a break. Okay? And we hope to see you when we get back. Please stay tuned. Alrighty then, welcome back to Let's Talk with City Mother. So this is just a delightful afternoon, and we've got many people stopping by. As you see now, we have still Barbara Woodard, your Vice President, Clarissa Hardwick, myself, your CEO, and now we have Miss Toya Mosby. How are you?
I'm good. How are you?
Wonderful,
today?
blessed, and
Great.
welcome to Let's Talk. Yes, we're talking about the many different partnerships that are available. And now that Barbara and I have talked about the flea market, so real quick, while we've got a couple of minutes, we're going to talk about our human resource team, because you know, as if individuals, they do come in and we want them to take access to the different programs. We want them to also have good life skills and to remain self-sufficient. So at this time, we're going to open the floor up. You can call me when you get off the air, and this is very important, at 313-629-8048. What we're asking for now is volunteers as well as members that need to buy low-income affordable housing. If you all have been calling and you're looking to take advantage of that program, as of last week it opened. We had about 3 individuals to call, and we're working with them. To everybody in the city of Detroit that is low-income eligible for this program, we want you to call. And now I'm going to give it over to Toy, and we're going to talk a little bit about some of the things as far as the self-sufficiency, and we're recruiting for people that need temporary jobs.
Yes, ma'am. And as you were stating, as far as the low-income housing,
Speaking to your mic.
we will be helping people with low-income housing. So, you know, if you have Section 8 HUD houses, we can actually help you be prepared for that. And also help you find houses. Now, as far as the staffing and recruiting, that is where I will be coming in. I will be finding jobs for people. I'm going to find companies of people that are hiring in order to help the community find jobs. So we're also going to have resume writing classes. We'll have the cover letters. We're also in the process of getting some computers donated to the programs in order to have the access. We want to make sure that they can apply for these jobs immediately. So those will be the things that will help.
That's wonderful. The Lord has truly blessed Toya Mosby and myself. We both were blessed to participate in Baker College's graduation this past year. Me being a human service, and Toya.
Yes, ma'am. And I have the bachelor's in business management with a minor in human resources.
And so this is like-minded people coming together here in the city of Detroit, hey, to
Yes.
do what we doing. We dare to be different. We're politicians not running for any city government, but we're around the city and we're showing up everywhere. So just talk with your city mother. Call us. We're willing to partner with community and youth organizations with like mind. Of course, we are selective. Of course, we do have a code of ethics that we do live by and that we swear by, but more than likely we partner with everybody that lives in that arena with us. And so the services are credible, they're professional, they're aimed at people that are in need. Our aid here is to help a debilitating community restore itself and come back to a holistic way of living of what we once knew. And so with all those dynamics in place and all of these wonderful people coming together, we also have a dynamic board. I like to extend things out to our board. I want to personally thank, I know that Barbara and I are here and Toya here, but there's also Miss Donna Law. There's also Miss Tony. There's also Miss Rooks, and Miss Rooks is coming to us, and she is a licensed social worker, and she's coming to us, but she had death in her family this morning, and so I'd like to extend a shout out to that family. Mother Fannie Mae Kirkendall. She passed this morning about 7:45. She is the mother of our treasurer, Miss Ernestine Rooks, and I'd like to send the deepest condolences out to that family at this time. And just stay tuned. We're going to send you flowers and different things, but by the grace of God, there goes you. So we want to make sure we're supporting you at this particular time and extending that heartfelt condolences. And also, I'd like again to recruit for volunteers. I think we've got just about a minute or so here, and we'd like to recruit for volunteers. So we need you to give us a call. You can get me at ClarissaHartwick@yahoo.com, or you can call me at 313-629-8048. Next week, we'll be talking about different opportunities. Job opportunities are classified with Miss Toy Mosby and also Miss Barbara Woodard, and also Miss Michelle Schultz, and continuing with our staff around the city of Detroit. So I want to certainly thank you for your time. We're asking for your support. We accept donations of all kind. We are a 501c3 company. And I just want to tell you, so if you have anything that you can help us with, certainly we're dressing for success. We need donations of clothes. We need donations of household things that help families. And then we also need a list of families that are going to participate in receiving some of the services that we have so that you can take advantage of them. So I certainly, again, invite you in any capacity to become a part of what we're doing. I don't know how much time I have, but I just wanted to... I got 1 minute. So I want to say, remember to be blessed and not stressed. I want to talk to you next afternoon, Thursday afternoon, right here on TV 33 WHPR. You be good, and we are going to be good with you as well. Let's everybody repeat the mitzvah. May the Lord watch
May the Lord watch
between me and thee
between me and thee
while we're absent
while we're absent
one from another.
one from another.
Remember to be blessed and not stressed. Talk to you next week. Good afternoon.
Amen.
Amen.
Amen.